Yo, what's going on, people? What's going on, everybody out there in the universe? What's happening? Welcome again to the podcast. Today, I woke up with MS. Yes, today I woke up with MS. And as always, the most important part in that title, today I woke up. After waking up, we'll figure everything else out. However it comes about. But today I woke up with MS. Um, if you're not subscribed, I appreciate it. If you hit that subscribe button, become a subscriber, man. And thanks for joining. But yeah, today I just want to share something real quick. Something was on my mind. Um, Something was on my mind yesterday, I think it was, and I was thinking about it. I said, man, we go through life. We're all in this journey, and we go through life, and sometimes I'm gonna make it personal. Speak for myself. I think about my shortcomings or my failures or the things I haven't accomplished, and we tend to think we should be further down the road than we are, or we should have accomplished more than we have by at this point in our lives. Especially if we make the tragic mistake in looking at other people, and then we say, "Look how far they are. Look how well they're doing, and I'm not doing that well." That's a trick right there. That's a trick of the enemy. And I like to say, don't get caught up in the thinking that way, but rather, as I say all the time, be the best you that you can be. Don't compare yourself to other people, man. Compare yourself to nobody but yourself and be the best you that you can be. And I'm not saying make excuses for yourself, but because things happen, and you know what it's called? It's called life. And we've all been a victim of this thing called life. Things happen. Whether it's illness, whether it's a divorce, whether it's a bankruptcy, whether it's foreclosure, whatever it might be. Things happen. It's called life. Life happens to us all. So it's important. You don't want to make excuses for yourself as to why you haven't made it to why you haven't reached all your goals that you planned on reaching at this point in time. But at the same time, you can't be too hard on yourself, man. You gotta allow yourself some grace. And sometimes we don't do that. At least me, I know we can be our worst critics, We can. I know I'm tough on myself. I'm hard on myself. I'm a hard critic. And sometimes it's a good thing because that keeps me on my toes. It keeps me on my A game and keeps me going and striving to do the best I can and be the best I can be. But yeah, so as I say all the time, be the best you that you can be. Don't worry about comparing yourself to other people. Just long as you know you're doing your best, you're giving your all. And sometimes it's a good thing for us to push ourselves, but sometimes we can overdo it. And I know that also well. I paid the price. We overdo it. I remember overdoing it one time in the gym, and I'm working out, I'm going strong. It was a hot summer day, like it is now today. But man, I pushed it to the limit and over the limit, but I paid the price for that because I was down for a good week after. So we can't overdo it, but yeah, push yourself, but don't overdo it. Don't be too hard on yourself. And just be the best you that you can be. Long as you know you gave it your all, you did the best you can. Lay down at night with your head on your pillow and say your prayers. Thank God for another day, man, and try it again the next day. Long as you wake up. Today I woke up with MS. Yeah, and I'm gonna try to be better today than I was yesterday. I'm gonna try to be better this week than I was last week. So yeah, that's the point. Be the best you that you can be. That's all I want to say. Don't compare yourself to others. Just do your best, do your thing, do what you do, and put the rest in God's hand and go from there, man. But I want to leave you guys with a life hack, for this month. The weather, man, I think I said this last week. It's starting to get disrespectful around here. This weather starting to be real inconsiderate. But you got to keep cool, especially all my MS warriors out there, all y'all soldiers out there. You are. You might not be dealing with MS. You might be battling another illness, whatever it is, man. Heat can be a mug, man. What does that mean, by the way? As a kid, we used to say that, man, it's hotter than the mug. What's a mug? It's hotter than the mug. That's crazy when you think about it. What is a mug? But yeah, this heat, man, can be a mug. And so y'all got to be careful in it. Do your best to keep cool. Get your cooling devices. I know I shared that once. And also check into your local utility companies. Make sure you're tapped into and you're taking advantage of any opportunities that are available for you. For instance, some they have when you use a certain amount of power, your rate increases. But they have a program. They have different programs to where you have to fill out a form. You might need your doctor to fill something out or sign something. But it will allow you to use more power at the lower rate. I forget what it's called here in California or in Riverside County, but I can't think of it. But look into these programs, man, because they make a big difference. For instance, I got to use I got to keep it cool, man. I'm heat sensitive, so I got to keep my house cold at a certain temperature. Can't take that warm temperature, so I got to keep it cool. I got to run my AC all day and all night sometimes. So, but I could do it, and I'm only charged at lower rate, and that makes a huge difference. So look into these energy assistance programs. Some utility companies, they even have utility assistance where they'll help you to pay your utility bills. You just got to check into them. And you know what? As I said that just now, I think I may have shared this in last month in June, the June life hack. As I said it just now, it sounds familiar, but if I said it, well, I'm saying it again. If I didn't say it, you got it now. Check into the utility assistance programs through your utility company. Different nonprofit organizations assist with it, like Catholic Charities, and there's other programs that assist. But look into those; they make a huge difference, save you some money, help you get through this hot summer that we're in store for, that has begun. This week I was looking at the forecast. Starting this week, man, we're looking at triple digits for at least a good 5-6 days straight out here in Riverside, California. So wherever you guys are, and I was looking at the news this morning, looks like the temperatures are up all across the country right now. So all my warriors out there, y'all stay cool in this heat, man. Don't overdo it. And as always, remember, no one's better at being you than you are. So be the best you that you can be, all right? Y'all stay dope. I love y'all. Peace.